because a lot of them can't read. A lot of them can't do simple mathematics. They don't know history. So everything sounds like an insult to them when you're talking to them about furthering the education of their child.
It's the glow on the screen, the pulse of the night, Jim and Dame in the scene, breaking it right.
What you just reported is that when the kids was at home with their parents, they got dumber. That's what you just said. So I have a legitimate question based on this video. Make it make sense. Is it the teacher or is it y'all? They were at home with you. They were home with you.
It's always
they were home with your people. So is it a teacher?
It's two different exchanges I've seen happen in schools. It's always a situation where the teacher is, of course, teaching, and the parent is reinforcing what's being taught through homework, checking the homework. You know, if there's an assignment they need to complete, you kind of helping them out. You sitting there with them. But the problem is that these kids is going home. They got to teach their parents how to help them because they don't help them. They don't have the slightest clue. So then you've had people like myself. Shout out to my dog, John. We used to sit down with parents and try to test their knowledge on different things because we didn't want them to feel stupid, because a lot of it turns into a big insecurity situation. Right. Because a lot of them can't read. A lot of them can't do simple mathematics. They don't know history. So everything sounds like an insult to them when you're talking to them about furthering the education of their child, reading to them and stuff like that. Who the hell you talking to? You know, it becomes that, why the F I got to do your job? And it's like, you're not doing my job. It's your job as a parent. Well, who told you that? Y'all, my kid should know this. He ain't learned nothing being in this room with you. But the whole time is, the whole time is that they don't know anything, because they probably, half of the people that's sending these kids to school they probably got 7th grade educations. Some of them started having kids around that time and had to drop out.
Exactly.
Go on public assistance. So, you know, it's definitely us as a whole, but at the same time too, it's not enough. It's never been enough programs instilled. Yeah, exactly. I was on that. Your parents can't read, we'll teach them too. That honestly, if that's
community.
Yeah, it's a community thing. That if they made that a part of getting a check, if you can get your Section 8 and your welfare check based on your reading comprehension, now everybody's learning with a purpose. Because I need to know how to read some damn Cat in the Hat.
Because your food and your lodging depends on it. That's what.
Yeah, I wipe butts, and I'm an STNA, and I do home health care, and I got a sugar daddy, and I got stamps, and I got this,
and I got OnlyFans.
No, they ain't got computers for all that.
You only need a phone for OnlyFans, right?
Yeah,
or you doing DMs? You sending pictures?
No, their daughters got to show them how to start the OnlyFans, because the daughter might have one in high school.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just telling you, it's not far fetched anymore. This is what's going on, because a lot of these kids are raised on technology, and the parents are just staring at their kids as being raised on technology. Only thing they know how to do is pick up a phone and shit. Siri is making them lazy. You can say such and such, call such and such. You ain't even got to dial the number and know the number. If it's saved,
you don't know the number no more. Yeah.
So technology is making, the older statesmen dumber, and the younger ones are just able to get stuff off, and they can't, and the parents can't understand. Well, when did you meet him? How did you meet him? When did you get pregnant? They got all this access to all this technology, and they running laps and circles around the parents. So it's doing nothing but making them lazier, because they're not being challenged in other ways. They don't go home and receive the rigor that we used to get. I used to have to read the Wall Street Journal.
I've had to read the newspaper.
Yeah, I didn't have to, but it's a situation where, how they had the Wall Street Journal commercial come on TV, and just trying to be smart and cool. I'm like, I want to read that, and I want to read the Encyclopedia Britannica, trying to be all smart and shit. Okay, then it showed up. I'm looking like, ugh. Now it's like I gotta look up certain words. Oh, you want to be a rapper? Oh, this what you gonna do? You gonna look up what's a fuselage? I'm like, you tell me. I don't know. Look it up. I'm like, damn. How you spell it? I don't know. Look it up. You know what I mean? So now you gotta learn research.
Sound it out.
You gotta sound it out. You gotta learn syllables. You gotta learn a bunch of different stuff while looking up fuselage. Okay, now use it in a sentence. We don't do that with our kids. Now, I did that with mine, especially if mine was getting old. You want to get smart? Let me teach you how to get smart. This is how you really become a smart ass. You know what I mean? I'm about to show you something. You know, it became like
Joe about to show that age with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had somebody show up to the door too with the leather bound.
Is crazy.
You know what
they
I'm
didn't
saying?
come in. They didn't come in our hood.
So they selling knives and encyclopedias is crazy.
They ain't come in my hood. If you ain't from my hood, you need to get from around here. We ordered it, but you wasn't coming to the door to my.
You want some encyclopedia?
You know what's
what
crazy?
The hell you want here, honky?
You know what's crazy?
Squads in the house, what it means to you. Our daily trip is the fix you need. News and the vibes, we plant the seeds. Stay up, stay tuned. We are late night crew. Our daily trip just for you. Talking real, no filter, no mask. Every story unwrapped like it's your flask. Sip it smooth, sip it deep, stay